get medication. Late at night, I can deal with it quickly. Every night, I can make it like that.
Hey, did you recognize him? If you did, then you either know him as that one guy that Ricegum called out, which we're gonna get to in a minute, or maybe you know him as just Reaction Time, because you used to watch him when you were 13 or 14, and then you stopped, like a lot of kids my age. When I was doing the research for this video, I figured that a lot of people used to watch Reaction Time, and I stumbled upon a bunch of other names like Infinite Lists, As a Sniper Wolf, Azzyland, and all these people that I've forgotten existed. I didn't watch these channels. I watched specifically Reaction Time, and that's why I want to talk about him. Now, usually when people say that they stopped watching, I just say, you know, probably just like me, everybody grew up, and after some point, you have your own opinions about life. You don't need somebody to tell you how to react. You can react for yourself. We all move on to new creators that, you know, they make good content. I'd hope that the YouTubers you like make good stuff, and we just leave these people behind. But with Reaction Time, I don't think that's all there is to it. I don't think that people left him just because, you know, they changed. They sure did, and you know, we grew up, of course, but there's more to it than that. And I think that's obvious if you look at the whole situation with Ricegum and Jake Paul and the whole site. Which, again, I don't want to jump into it yet. Tall used to be a guy in his bedroom. I think that's where we should start. He just made videos, having fun with them, and that's the appeal for me. I love it when people just have fun with what they're making, and they're having fun, you're having fun, they get to monetize that, and I don't know, I really like it. It's enjoyable content. Just laughing along with friends sometimes is really good. So how do we get from that to nowadays looking at his content? The saturation is, you know, it can burn off your retinas. Even the thumbnails are just insane. For me, it's kind of obvious that he went with the flow. What worked out for him, which is the heavy editing and the comedy, I guess, in these videos, didn't come from him specifically. He didn't make jokes. He made edits. He edited things, and he added, you know, audio cues and stuff like that that made the video more entertaining. I guess it's him because he edited the videos, but he didn't make any actual jokes, and that's why his older videos, the very first videos he made on Reaction Time, are cringy. You can't really watch them. I mean, yeah, he's having fun. It's a weird thing. Like, they're enjoyable in their own way, but they are cringy. He saw that just making these edited videos and just doing things like that, that's what got him views. That's what got him a lot of money. And I think every YouTuber ever would do the exact same thing. I'd probably do the same thing. If you have something that works for you and you see people enjoying it, then you're gonna keep doing it. In his older content, you would see him very frequently talk about videos that others made for him. He didn't really talk about the videos in a negative light. He didn't sit down and examine what people said about him. He just, you know, had fun with it. He made jokes, and the people that were making these videos down the line, they kind of got in on the joke, and they would just go back and forth, and it was fun. Probably, like, that says to me that he was looking for videos for himself, which isn't bad. I guess you'd search yourself on YouTube again. So again, I'm not like calling him out yet, but you know, it's a normal thing to want to see how people react and how you impact the platform. He seems to know what's going on YouTube in general. So it seems really strange to me that when Ricegum directly called him out and 8383, you know, had him in a video, he just didn't respond. And again, I know a lot of people have made videos on him where I'm gonna explain the Ricegum situation if you don't remember it or if you don't know it, but Leafy has also made videos about him, 2 or 3 if I remember correctly, and then I'm Alex, more recently, you know, he made another video. I get not responding to people like Leafy. It makes sense, actually. It's not like he said anything that he was gonna change. the content that he was criticizing him for, or just making fun of him, yeah, that's what got him views. He wasn't gonna stop doing it, obviously, so there was no point in just going back and forth. It would be very toxic, and I'm glad he didn't respond to these videos. But when the whole thing happened with Jake Paul and Ricegum, if you don't know, again, what happened then was Jake Paul and Ricegum promoted a gambling website to their audiences, which I think we both know are very young. It's a young and impressionable audience, as people like to call it. So you know that kids are watching and you choose to promote a gambling website. It is strange, and people, you know, rightfully called him out for it, because everybody loves to call out Jake Paul anyways. Another reason to do it. And he responded in a really weird way. I don't want to get into the whole stuff with Jake Paul, but he kind of owned up to it, but he was proud of it. I don't know. So Ricegum turned around and he said, what about this guy? He makes the exact same content I do, has the same audience, a lot more subscribers, because, you know, Tal at the time had millions of subscribers, okay, and nobody called him out for it, which I guess that's true. People didn't call him out for it. We can already assume that he watched that video because, like I said, it seems like he was looking for those videos, but we know that he watched it for sure. If not Ricegum's video, then maybe the video from H3H3, but he watched one of those for sure, because he took down the original video where he promoted the gambling website, which probably for the best, but he didn't apologize. He didn't even acknowledge that it happened. He just deleted the video and acted like it wasn't there before. I'm pretty sure he knows by now the demographic that he has. You should apologize for that. Even not just apologize, to say, hey, yeah, I didn't think about that. You know, I didn't mean to do it that way, and sorry guys, it's not gonna happen again. It's a very easy thing to acknowledge that you made a mistake, even by accident, and he didn't do that. He just moved on, and, you know, I'd say he did it accidentally. When he was promoting the site, I'd say he just didn't know what he was doing. But I don't think that's the case, because if you look at him now, and he went on to just really force his merch in the videos. There was a point, I'm pretty sure, that he was selling a toy. It was like a doll type of thing, a small animal, I just can't remember. But, you know, he's made a lot of money by heavily doing those promotions for his merch and stuff like that. I think he knew what he was doing, and I guess that makes a lot of sense. That's kind of how you are able to make that much money, to afford a $4 million mansion. Okay. Okay. It makes sense that you'd promote gambling to kids, I guess, but yeah, just say you didn't think about it. If that's the case, you just honestly didn't think about it. I don't know. There's a lot of people taking advantage of kids. I shouldn't be surprised, but I always thought that he was just a cool guy having fun, and that's why it really bothered me. When this entire thing happened, I had already stopped watching him, so it's not like I was invested or I still cared even about the channel. I just didn't expect it, and yeah, I guess that's why I'm talking about it now. He moved on, he got a $4 million mansion like I mentioned now, and for his 10 million subscribers, the reaction time banner that was in the background of his videos for so long. And I know it sounds like a really small thing, but he always used to put fan art in the back. So like fan art, or maybe reaction time letters that he made back in the day. Point is, the banner was a huge part of the channel, and he tore that banner apart as a celebration for 10 million. And I don't know why, but that really bothers me. If it's something that people have contributed to get in the background of your channel, that even me, who, like I said, I had stopped watching videos from him, when I saw the banner get torn apart, I don't know why, but it just bothers me, because I'm so used to it. I'm so used to what it is for the channel, I guess. But maybe that's just a personal thing. To get back on track, he got the mansion. Infinite Lists moved in with him for no reason at all. I don't know why that's a thing. I'm guessing so he could bring some cash and they can afford this huge house. But that is kind of the whole reason why I'm making this video. Back in the day, you would watch, Reaction Time, and even when he was with his friends, especially when he was with friends with Michael and Anthony, for example, who I actually really enjoyed, he was having fun. They were laughing and they were enjoying what they were doing, and you were laughing along. Some of the jokes were actually good when they were together. I know that sounds like a subtle diss, but you know what I mean. And that was cool to watch. Nowadays, the whole friendship has turned into a business. That's what I see when I look at the channel, when I see at this beautiful house. People have him, in their videos to get more views. They know that his face gets more views, and just, I feel like people use each other in there for content. And it makes me really sad. I think they tried to emulate a Team 10 house where everybody's making content, and they got creators like Infinite. Maybe that's why they moved in together. Point is, he doesn't feel the same. Before even his channel, Reaction Time, he used to have a channel with his brother, Adi, and they would post, funny skits and stuff like that. And I liked this channel. It was so... If you look at Adi as well, who I always thought had potential to make better content, what he's making now, as I always thought that, hey, maybe Adi will just, I don't know, do something better. And maybe I'm even wrong about everything that I've said. I don't know these people personally, but there are so many creators out there that they don't do this anymore because they enjoy making content. They just do it because it's a job now. You see your numbers go down, you want to get them back where they were during your peak, so you'll do practically anything. You get desperate. Maybe I'm wrong about Tal specifically, but a lot of people do it. They just don't have fun, and everything just turns into a business where you have to put yourself out there, really show that persona that people want to see. So I hope that, even Team 10, all these people that make those content houses, especially Reaction Time, because I watched him when I was a kid, and, I have a special connection to that channel. I just hope you're having fun. I hope you're enjoying what you're making, and I hope you keep enjoying it, because if you're not, nothing else is worth it.